Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am outside a vacation rental. I am here for a week and I'm going to do a complete overview of my stay. I want to show you what it's like to rent from a host, what items sometimes are missing, some of the things that hosts need to be totally transparent about, and what you can expect when you get to a vacation rental. So I'm outside the front of this vacation rental and just want to show you something that hosts need to be totally transparent about. This walkway, for one, is beautiful. It's stone, it's concrete, but as you can see, it is not totally level. Let me give you a better view. This is how the walkway looks. So if you have any kind of mobility issues, small children, etc., this may not be the perfect place for you, and you need to be aware of this, and the pictures need to be very transparent and explicit about the way the entrance to the home is situated. Another thing I find really important is that they have a keypad here that you lock or unlock the door with, as opposed to having a key. I'm always afraid of losing the key, dropping the key, and it's also a safety concern because now someone has the key, they can make copies, and they could have entrance to your house at any time. So I'm inside one of the two bathrooms that's in this vacation rental by owner. It's set up very nicely. It does have the inserts for the shampoo and the conditioners, and there is some body wash there. One of the things I would prefer not to have is these little bath mats. I prefer the ones that are like towels that actually go into the washing machine and get sterilized. That's just my preference. I also like they have everything set up here. They have some tissues and hand soap, cotton balls, and Q-tips. But I do not see that this hand soap is antibacterial, which I would prefer. They have a nice mirror, but I would also like to have a magnifying mirror if possible. They do have a night light, which is really nice to have. And they have a hand towel available. But what I don't see is a lot of extra hooks for clothing or wet towels. There is just this one towel bar. So that is something that probably needs to be considered when you are at a vacation rental and many people might be using the space. So this is where they have their coffee bar area or drink area. They have a nice coffee pot with a pod set up, coffee, ground coffee, the filters. They have tea, sugar, and there's creamer in the fridge. They also have a sink and an ice maker with an additional refrigerator. They have a full-size washer and dryer back here, as well as a vacuum if you have any spills. I also like that the floors are all cement and they're really easy to keep clean with the dogs. So this is one of the 3 bedrooms. They're all done up very beautifully. They all have coverlets on them, blankets, and sheets. And so it's multi-layered, so you can take them off and on depending on the temperature. There's end table lamps, there's a ceiling fan, which is really nice. And there's a TV in every one of the bedrooms, and there's 3 bedrooms in this house. There's a full closet, and there is another bathroom. And they're all beautifully appointed. The only thing, like I said, is they put little area rugs in around the bedding areas. And I would prefer it with dogs that there not be any like area rugs around. So this particular vacation rental has a fully furnished dining room area with a full table, 6 chairs. They do not have an office space dedicated in this house, and that's fine because these vacation rentals are out by a lake where most people probably are not going to be doing full-time work, but the table suffices for our reasons. I only don't like the carpeting underneath the dining room table, but there is plenty of room, plenty of chairs, plenty of lighting, and the space is really more than adequate for what we need. So we've already been at this vacation rental for a few days, so we already have some of our foodstuffs out on the counter, as you can see, but this is a well-appointed kitchen. It has all the necessary items you need. It has electric cooktop, the range, it has a microwave, it has a side-by-side refrigerator with water, and it has a dishwasher. And it has a nice deep sink. And they have all the necessary items from the cutting board to the trivet. They have, in addition to that, they have the cutlery, which is not in a drawer, which I definitely need to specify is that there have been people who put their cutlery in the drawers, and I am fearful of that for adults as well as children. I don't think it's a good idea. They have a toaster. They have an electric tea kettle as well as trivets. They have tons of bakeware under here, and they have a full supply of cookware under here, as well as silverware, all their cutlery that they need, all the cooking utensils, measuring spoons, everything is here that you could possibly need. So that's great. Plus, there is a counter here. They have 3 chairs that go over the counter, so there's plenty of space. And this is the living room area. Again, we've been here a couple of days. They have 2 couches. They have a coffee table. They have plenty of pillows. They have plenty of seating. They have a beautiful large television. They have window curtains without blinds, but that doesn't matter. At night we close them, and they are light blocking curtains, which are perfect for this room. And my dogs are really loving it. They're here with us. My 2 little friends, there's one, and my other one is somewhere else. But this has been working out really good for us. I really think vacation rentals are a way to go if you have pets especially. The only thing I do know is that they have one of those basic all-purpose emergency care kits, and I did a video on what I believe an emergency care kit should incorporate, and you should check out that video right now because these are just way too basic, I think, for anybody's purposes, even if you're at home. And they do have decor all throughout their house, and they also have a book here that they have all the information and instructions of what to do when you enter, what they'd like you to do upon leaving, and that's perfect, as well as emergency numbers and so forth. So that is the main living area of this house. So I have already arrived home for my vacation. We spent about 10 days on the road. Our vacation rental was beautifully appointed. We enjoyed it tremendously, and that is the way most hosts should make their homes. I do have another video coming up. I'm going to show you another vacation rental I stayed at and some of the few things that they did not do via pictures, and I will give you a verbal overview of their space. They did not want any commercial photography done in their home, so I did not want to do anything that would make them feel like I betrayed them in any way. But I do want to let you know that it was not as nice, but it also was not as expensive. So there is a cost factor that goes along with the type of vacation rental you might get. But on the whole, this was the way vacation rentals should be set up. I'm going to do another vacation rental video for hosts so that they know some of the things that I find totally irritating and annoying, and that some of these things that they're failing to put in their homes are fairly cheap and inexpensive and are one-time purchases. So if you like this video, give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.